Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's topic, can the Lakers, aka the Super Laker Brothers, make it out of the West? And my answer is no. Look. This is a special episode because you know the Super Mario Brothers that came out, and you know it's going to take both those guys to save, you know what I'm saying, Princess Peach. You know what I mean? And it perfectly correlates to what the Lakers have. I mean, Mario, of course, would be LeBron. Luigi, being taller and lanky, would be Anthony Davis. And Princess Peach would be Jeannie Buss. Yeah. Yo, but no, for real though, I'm serious. Look, more now, like breaking down like this playoffs coming up for the NBA, it comes down more now than ever to matches. Because all these teams are no longer like leaps and bounds better than each other. It's just not happening, especially in the West. Like, okay, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, right? So right now, and you know what I mean? If we're going to add the play-in, we're looking at Denver, we're looking at Memphis, we're looking at the Suns, we're looking at Golden State, we're looking at the Kings, we're looking at the Clippers, we're looking at the Lakers, we're looking at the Pelicans, we're looking at the Timberwolves, we're looking at OKC. You get where I'm coming from? That's what we're looking at. And when you're looking at the teams thus far, I'm looking at it and saying, okay, which teams matches up well with each other? We already know the Kings are facing the Clippers. Suns are facing Golden State. We don't know who Denver's playing. We don't know who Memphis is playing. Here's my thing. I think the Lakers can beat Denver, and I think they can leap right over the high-flying Ja Morant's Memphis Grizzlies. And I mean leap right over. Gone. So I'm thinking, okay, they can make it out of the first round if they can make it out of the play-in. Because do I see any of the play-in teams stopping them? No. They'd have to face the Pelicans. Hey, yo, them birds getting cooked. Cooked. They getting their boots cooked. So I don't see the Pelicans, especially without Zion and anybody else, beating the Lakers. But here's where it gets interesting. The next round. And barring injury. Listen. Barring injury. Because we already know if Anthony Davis comes up with anything aching, you're over. Your season's done. And we know that man comes up and has a lot of injuries. So that's going to be the deciding factor of this. Can Anthony Davis remain healthy enough to be in a mitigated force in the middle while LeBron James creates with Austin Reeves in them, right? And I was looking at even their averages, right? So let's break it down to averages, right? I was going over and I was like, yo, what's Anthony Davis right now for the regular season for the time that he's actually plays, averaging 26 and 12, okay? He has to hold those numbers on the lowest. That means he has to be on the board giving you 12 to 14 a night, and he has to hold between 25 to 27 points a game. That's the only way they advance. The only way. LeBron is doing LeBron-type stuff. What's he averaging? I think he's averaging 28, 28.8, 8.4, 6.8 assists, right? But a lot of those assists don't have to fully be manifested because you have Austin Reeves in them taking some of that off of LeBron James' plate. But how do they match up with these other teams? That's where I'm at right now. Bro, I do not see it. And listen, I know Laker fans are going to be like, Nitro, you don't know what you're talking about. But guess what? I don't see the Lakers being able to beat the Clippers. Oh, God. They are not beating the Clippers. I don't see them being able to beat Golden State. And I don't see them being able to beat Phoenix. I don't see it. So those three are no-nos. And listen, I keep trying to tell people this, right? That's navigating shark-infested waters. If they match up against the Suns, it's going to be a bad day for them. Really bad. It ain't stopping. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at the levels and the boards, it goes up in difficulty, of course, as it goes. But they can literally make some noise in the first round. The problem is who they match up in the second round. Because look, if they, let's see, dude, you got them beating Denver. Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you right now. I'm going to keep it a buck. I think the Lakers can actually beat the Denver Nuggets. I think the Denver Nuggets are absolutely frauds. You know what you know who they remind me of? For all the basketball watchers out there, do y'all remember when the Atlanta Hawks was that team with Josh, forgot his name, big dude. I think it was Josh, the guy that looked like Andre Johnson from the Texans, and what's his name on the Celtics now? Man, I forgot all their names, bro. But when those three was together, they were like leading the East every year for like 3 years in wins, and they could not bring it together. They would just win in the regular season and get absolute mollywopped in the playoffs. And that's how I see Denver. And I'm gonna be real with you. If listen, this is not a shot at Jokic or Joker, whatever you want to call him. I know he's talented. I just don't see him as other people see him. I do not see him as the indomitable force that everyone makes him out to be. I think if he goes up against LeBron and Anthony Davis, has to bang with both of them all game long, the Lakers are going to be supercharged to go over to the next round. Hey, Super Laker brothers. I'm telling you, bro. Look, I don't listen. Listen, y'all already know. Giannis is my dude. I got Milwaukee winning it all. But if Milwaukee can't do it, I got my money on the Clippers. The little brother sonning the big brother for the Lakers. And I would absolutely adore to see Russell Westbrook get a ring. Wouldn't you? Like, bro, could you imagine right now, Russell Westbrook, the LA Lakers going against the LA Clippers, meaning all of the games are being held at that one arena, right? There's no home court advantage, right? And you have Russell Westbrook coming back to wreak havoc on the only thing changing is the emblem in the middle of the floor. That's the only thing changing. And to have Russell Westbrook take out the Lakers, the team that used him wrong, the team that used him as a scapegoat, the team that ultimately let him go, bro, it would be dynamite. It would be must-watch television, because you know what's going to happen? Tempers are going to be flaring. Because Russ, how he's built, his mentality is, he's going to let you know that he hasn't changed. He's going to let you know that he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to let you know that you were stupid to let him go. He's going to let you know that he wasn't the problem. He's going to let you know. And Austin Reeves and them are going to be his sacrificial lambs. I do not see them being able to hold Russell. And I think that Russell's going to hit a lot of threes. They're going to leave him open and belt up. 3 from the corner, 3 from the key, 3 from everywhere. You might see him hit a couple half-court shots. I'm telling you, he's going to be fully energized. So the Lakers do not want the Clippers at all. They do not want that matchup. Now, for the other ones, I don't think they're going to beat the Suns. KD, you got Chris Paul, and you got, what's his name, bro? I don't see proper light skin. I don't see the Lakers beating them neither. And they don't want to see Steph Curry and them boys. Yo, worst case scenario, could you imagine if Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors win it this year again? No! Bro, it would hurt my soul. But you know what it would do too? It would hurt LeBron's. The stories in the stories. Because how much rings would Steph Curry have at that moment? How many? See what I'm trying to say? It would be, because look, LeBron has what, 4? Yeah, he has 4. 2 with the Heat, one with Cleveland, and then 1 with the Lakers. So he has 4. What's his name has 4? If Curry wins 5, bro, A lot of that. Listen, listen. When you talk about the greatest players to ever play this game, I know what differentiates them is little spots in their resumes because they're all so magnificent. They're all so great. If Curry, during the dominance and reign of a LeBron, gets 5 rings, I'm sorry, he becomes the face of this era. I don't want to hear nobody talk, oh, LeBron was a better player. He has the MVPs. He has the scoring titles. He has the finals MVP. He would have the championships. He has the 7-3-9 team. Like, bro, he would have it all. He would have it all. The only thing you can say that LeBron has over his longevity stats. That is it. But we know darn well he ain't touching him in anything shooting-wise. So, bro, like, I don't think they would match up well against Golden State either. So the Lakers' primary goal is to pretty much to get matched up with Denver, mollywop Jokic in the first round, right? Then the second round have to go against whoever the 6th or 5th seed. So, yeah, see? The Kings. So if the Kings can beat the Clippers, that's how the Lakers would go. Because I think the Lakers could beat the Kings. So if the Lakers would beat Denver, then match up with the Kings, then they might make the Western Conference Finals. Man, look at here. It's doable. It's very doable. It is super doable. It's doable. Then who are they facing there? Right? Because let's say they go against the Kings, right? Let's say they go against the Kings, and it's whoever's between the Phoenix and Golden State. And I don't think they beat any team. So I think the Lakers, if they're matched up properly, have the opportunity to go to the Western Conference Final this year. But for 2 major things, it's matches. How does the bracket play out, right? And if Anthony Davis can remain healthy. Because that guy, like I keep trying to tell y'all, if he remains healthy, it's great for them. If he doesn't, game over. It's done. And they ain't jumping no further. So, look, I'm not a Lakers guy, as you know. I'm a Giannis guy for the Bucks. You already know how that works out for me. But you can't sleep on the Lakers as much as I want to. Because I'll be real talk with you. Everybody is tired of everybody talking about the Lakers. Every time the Lakers come up on First Take, every time the Lakers come up on Undisputed, this is literally everybody's response to it. No! They tired of it. So it's not just Nitro that's tired of hearing about them, right? But that's what makes the playoffs this year very intriguing. Because certain teams can beat others. Certain teams do well against other teams, even if they're of a lower tier. Overall, do y'all remember that year when I think it was Golden State beat Dallas because Don Nelson, the former coach of the Golden State or former coach of the Mavericks, went over and coached the Golden State Warriors, and they mollywopped the at that time the MVP Dirk Nowitzki led Mavericks. That matchups can play a major role in this year's NBA, specifically in the Western Conference. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't let LeBron and them get to the finals. I mean, if he has to go up against Giannis, there's no problem. But if I'm telling y'all this right now, the NBA would love this. If the NBA can work it out, there's the Lakers versus the Celtics, LeBron's getting his 5th ring. I'll tell you that right now. Listen, right now, I'm telling you this right now, mark it down. If the Celtics get past, Milwaukee, and the Lakers have to go up against whoever else, and they make it to the finals, he's going to have that Kobe number. He's going to have 5 rings. He's going to earn 2 of them as a Laker. I'm sorry. And it would be, oh my God. But guess what? It's very doable. It's very doable in this year's NBA playoff bracket, bro. So y'all better stay tuned. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to stay tuned because I'm going to be live streaming a lot of these games, especially the Bucks games. But we're going to keep an eye on the Lakers because you already know LeBron, even in his old advanced age, if you give him a crease, if you let him smell blood in the water, then it's game over. So good luck to y'all. And that's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Hey, yo, thank you for watching. You already know you can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You know I appreciate that. We are doing this 2-episode thing a day, and it is crazy, but I'm loving it because I get to give y'all more content because I'm not content. I'm just giving y'all football content. So this is working out great. So please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys got to say. I want to know if there's some Laker fans here. I want to know if I got some Celtic fans in here. I want to know if there's some Milwaukee Bucks fans in here. Let me know. And at the bottom of the screen, you can find the Cash App for this platform. If you would like to donate to help this platform grow, it is right there at the bottom of the screen. You can also find it in the description of this video, and it's called The Wunderkind Show. Also available in the description now is the Patreon for The Wunderkind Show. What that entails, what it revolves around, it gives you access to the Discord, access to private videos, and more. So if you want to join the Team Wunderkind Patreon, you can find it in the description. So once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.